let's begin. Let's see what's coming your way, and we see some hermit mode. Oh, what's going on must be the pandemic, right? When we see the hermit, we know it's a time of reflection, it's the soul journey. And probably at this time, what makes you happy, it's a little bit like stepping back from the world and having a moment to yourself. Of course, for some of you can be a Virgo and they make us happy, and this is what we want. It's the Nine of Cups with the energy of wish fulfillment and getting what we deserve. But I kind of feel it's a moment of solitude. The Lovers, that is a choice, right? That is a choice that we need to make in silence. In retreat, we know the Lovers is head over heart, or the vice versa, right? And the Devil, so we might have to choose between a Virgo and a Capricorn, and we might have to choose between what makes us happy and what we are addicted to, bound to, toxically connected to. We'll see. It can simply be a Capricorn. I mean, for the love of God, why it has to be? I'm joking. The Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn again. Maybe an earth sign that we need to choose, right? Or two earth signs. And I kind of feel, the situation is kind of unstable, and we need for our own sake and happiness, we need to speak our truth and make a choice over there. We do have the High Priestess in reverse. We need to talk. It's revelation time, right? We thought about, or we go in retreat to make a choice, like an important choice. And Nine of Pentacles for our own stability and joy and happiness. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, right? And your financial stability and your physical integrity. Sometimes a connection is can be quite draining. Now let's have the bottom of the deck for the overall energy at this time. We do have the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Cups. And it has the energy of being emotionally drained by the situation at this time. Feels like we don't have much love, Sagittarius. Feels like we won though. We know the Knight of Cups is a lot of emotions. Of course, it's my I love you, I want you, I want to make love to you card, but then an energy. But then all this is in reverse, so lately we are not that happy. Let's see why and let's see the outcome. So past energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual. Current energies on your side, the person you are dealing with, and mutual. And let's have the possible outcome. And again, you have to use your better judgment. I actually count on you, Sagittarius, to use your better judgment. Bottom of the deck, the Star. I love this, Aquarius. It's all about healing. Knight of Swords, rushing to healing. Three of Swords, pain, and the Empress. We do have the Knight of Swords in reverse again. Things were not moving, but we see some movement, and I love this. Somebody here is emotionally hurt, emotionally drained. It feels like we don't have what we want, but it's a matter of time, and it's a matter of perspective. It's a matter of alignment and spirituality with the Star, and it's a matter of action. That's a Knight of Swords. But I feel December is the time for my Sagittarius to do something about. But you know what? Let's see before we jump to conclusions here. So what happened in the past? It happened Eight of Pentacles, and it happened the Emperor. Probably you met this person at work, Sagittarius. It feels like somewhere. Eight of Pentacles is the energy of work and school, and maybe this is where you met. But can be an Aries, by the way. They show up here strongly in your energy, but I kind of feel it, the level of control that it required, right? The Emperor is really being strategic, having a plan, and keeping everything under control. And I also feel, Sagittarius, that this connection required a lot of effort, right? And it was emotionally draining. We saw the Devil and some choices around that, so maybe somebody was extremely jealous and controlling, and at some point we needed our freedom, right? The Knight of Swords is the energy of freedom, is the energy of breaking free, of taking action, even if it's a little bit harsh. But we need the fight because we need the freedom. And I kind of feel at some point, you know, we looked the situation right into its eyes, right? And we exhibited a plan, and actually it looks like an exit plan, but a strong one, maybe one that hurt everybody involved, but it's something that we needed here. It has a sense of breaking free. Now this person, they do have the Two of Cups. If your question was, and if you know they had emotions and love, there is no doubt they want it back, and probably you had a back and forth, or at least one try of going back, and a lot of love for you, a strong bond, a strong connection, real emotions that they had for you, and mutual energies between the two of you, the Nine of Wands and the Hermit. So again, poor communication, one very hurt, the other one going in retreat, needing their time apart, time away. A lot of philosophy and different energies, and a lot of philosophy based on compatibility and different energies at some point in time, right? And then there was some release. Nine of Wands is letting go, and probably with the silent treatment, it has this energy of disappearance. The Hermit goes up into the mountains, so it has, you know, a sense of I let go and I move away and I stay silent for a while, you know. So but I do have a, you know, Eight of Pentacles, a beautiful energy of effort. It's a, you know, and trying to put things together. So if they paid attention, right, they would have had the chance to see. So where are we right now? We do have the Six of Pentacles and the Hangman in reverse. This is the energy of seeking balance, and Six of Pentacles is the energy of kindness, is the energy of charity, is the energy of compromise, the energy of let's meet halfway, let's see, reciprocation of some sort, but not changing your idea about what happened, you know. The Hangman is the energy of no, you know, I don't need to walk a mile in your shoes. I know exactly what happened, right? I don't need to change my perspective. I mean, I have a clear head about it. Now this person of yours, they do have the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Six of Cups. The only card I don't read in reverse because it's the soulmate card, and boy, they loved you so much. Sagittarius, Two of Cups in the past, Six of Cups right now, definitely living in the past, remembering the time, the communication, the love. Maybe you had children with them, but Seven of Swords, right? That is a sense of disappointment in their energy right now that they are trying to move out of. It has an energy of wanting to do the right thing at this time out of love, wanting to come back. Maybe not being fully honest, and I feel that it's more with themselves than with you. I don't think they did something wrong. It's we have too much sincere love for somebody to be manipulative, but absolutely they might think that the whole situation is a big trick, right? And maybe they are blaming kind of a loose behavior or something that was not honest. But at the end of the day, that is, they have only pure love for you. Now, Sagittarius, mutual energies between the two of you at this time. Page of Swords, stalking each other, looking, I mean, not having any communication whatsoever, but looking into what's going on in your life and you in their life. Because both of you, you come from a place of fear, right? But it's a dissipating fear. Or we have this type of behavior so that, you know, slowly we let go of some form of fear, some form of dark emotions. The moon, it has the energy of depression, it has the energy of anxiety, it has the energy of a very heavy, you know, and when we look at the overall energy, right, this connection is extremely draining. And I believe for two different reasons. Somebody here is actually coming from a place of taking control, while the other person has a lot of love. So again, two different energies and two different fears, by the way. The possible outcome for you, definitely stability. We do have the Four of Wands and the King of Wands, which is you, Sagittarius. So you come back to yourself full of energy and full of passion, but definitely somebody wants stability, marriage, commitment. They are willing to offer. They are actually waiting to offer love at the right time. Three of Wands with the Lovers. And they had Two of Cups in the past, Six of Cups right now, and Lovers in the energy coming their way with the Three of Wands. I mean, you cannot have more than this, Sagittarius. You are absolutely and deeply loved by this person who is willing to wait for you and offer this crazy stability. Four of Wands is marriage, and it is marriage and commitment, right? And yet mutual energies between the two of you, the World and the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and some unfinished business. I do believe that is somebody between the two of you, Sagittarius. We do have the Empress and we do have the King of Pentacles. So however this resonates, this is Libra, Taurus energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But absolutely we have probably one person. Somebody of influence, can be a parent, can be, you know, the mother of their children, the father of their children, can be somebody important. Somebody who for a long time provided and made them feel safe. It has also the energy of unfinished business with someone. By the looks of their energy, they have a lot of love for you. So maybe on your side, there is still a connection that is not yet finished. There are some energies that are manifested, probably in your life right now, and this is why and how they are standing between you and this person of yours. So Sagittarius, let's see, should we say yay, should we say nay? We have you heartbroken, and we have you probably a little bit not knowing which way to go, but wanting to break free anyways. For some of you, you're an Empress, you're an Emperor, somebody. We do have the Emperor and the Empress here, right? We know it's about a married couple. We know it's about people who built stability in the past, and now we have this turmoil happening, right? And unfinished business. But you tell me why, because on their side they have only pure love for you, and Sagittarius. So now let's see, should we say yay, should we say nay? What exactly? I'm feeling two energies here, we'll see. So we do have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So whoever you are in love with, Sagittarius, now it's the time. And deception. Somebody comes from a place of love and somebody comes from a place of deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. We do have free yourself from deception and express love. It's time to take back control of your life, Sagittarius. And we do have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And bottom of the deck, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And again, a confirmation of that energy of somebody. You know, we have to free ourselves from somebody who feels stable and probably has a lot of love for you, and finally express feelings for someone. I mean, right? Honest feelings. So, I'm just saying. Now let's see what else is there for us, Sagittarius. It's been a while now that I'm picking up that energy where we leave behind maybe a connection where there is love, but there is also deception or a lack of true feelings, or one-sided type of connection. So we have express your love and commitment. Somebody here, Sagittarius, is guided to be true to a commitment that they expressed and to love. We have deception with forgiveness, so we need to forgive somebody for their deceptive ways, disappointing ways. We do have intimacy, free yourself in intimacy, so whatever physical bond you have with somebody, or exclusive physical bond with somebody, you kind of have free yourself, right? And I'm just saying, if you are the booty call, well, maybe there is some food for thought there. We do have dating. Stay optimistic about your love life and dating. and express your love and commitment. And I love this even more. Bottom of the deck, reparenting yourself, right? Being the parent you never had. Retrain your brain when it comes to love and commitment and connection and true love and expressing feelings, and being the stable one, right? The parent is always the one that offers stability and brings an environment, a safe environment, you know, for the kid to grow. So yeah, I love this from this deck. Actually, this is the energy I love the most. Reparenting yourself. So Sagittarius, let's look into the energies we have to put back into the flow. And we do have tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. So we need to bring back tolerance. We might be impatient lately. We do have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. It's interesting, right? Tolerance and judgment. Maybe we are harsh with someone and we have less patience about their ways, and the universe is saying, come on, slow down, you can do it. Surrender failure, right? I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So whatever deception and an energy of freedom that you have to put back into the flow, it's actually not the failure, it's actually a lesson. I love vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving, just universe, right? And it is, stay optimistic. Stay optimistic, have a vision, right? And don't treat yourself harsh. Don't judge yourself and don't judge others. Bottom of the deck, I love this, empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. There is no doubt, Sagittarius, that this person loves you. I'm not sure you are that, I'm not sure you are that open emotionally to this person. And maybe at times you might lose your temper. And in this one, it's all about, you know, and it has this sense of, you know, sometimes we stay in a connection for a long time and we shouldn't, and we know, and yet we continue to stay. And it's a deception for both parties involved, right? So why the deception? Why can't we free ourselves when we feel it for the first time, right? Or the second if we need time to think, right? And I feel somebody here is like, free yourself, but, you know, be it, you know, do it without judgment, patiently, right? With empathy, with a sense of vision, a sense of future, a sense of healing, because you also have the stars, and a sense of divine guidance, divine purpose, right? For the right reasons. So, Sagittarius, I have now general guidance. It has nothing to do with this love. Sometimes it does, but we'll see what you get. That is a message for someone out there. We do have travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. Well, now nobody is traveling, but it involves traveling. So either you have to question, either it's just a statement so that you identify with this reading. And we have freedom again. Freedom. You're free to do what you choose, Sagittarius. And maybe you're the person you love, the person you need to express your love to. They might be away from you. And it says freedom and it says travel. Bottom of the deck, what do you desire? Freedom and what do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Again, the energy of manifestation, right? Once you know what you want, you'll know how to attract. So, and it's interesting, it has a sense of freedom, Sagittarius. If that is one message to be had from this reading, it's a sense of freedom, of breaking free, of expressing emotions, you know. Maybe it's not express your love, but a sense of releasing something and finally having a conversation where deception is not in every word that we express, because they don't reflect what we truly think, you know. It has a sense of freedom. So I am just saying, because this person, they are all about commitment, by the way. But hey, the heart wants what the heart wants, so who are we to judge, right? So Sagittarius, you know I love you. I wish you nothing but the best. I want you to stay strong and safe, and come see me next time. Love you. Take care.